Grab your boards. Welcome all surfers to Wavy's Atlantic Ocean. Surf, 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 baby. You wanna surf on the tidal wavy? Yeah. Twerk, baby. For certain, she moving so perfect. Surf, baby. You wanna surf on the tidal wavy? Twerk, baby. I'm loving the way that you surf it.
All my niggas, they gangbang, and all they niggas do the same thing. Counting money, living insane. Steady mobbing, let my flag hang. Told them I'm ready. I'm throwing them monster like Randy. I know that these niggas can't stand me, but the automatic come in handy.
Yo, you already know it's ATM Wavy, aka Mr. OMG. You know it's me. In this Wavy's world, salute to the surfers. Appreciate all those for pulling up. If you're a returning viewer, you pulled up more than once. You feel me? I digs it. You smell me? So, salute to the surfers. It's a Surfing Nation situation. We about to get into this part 3. So, where I left off at on part 2 was my arrival to the 3 building. I'm a horrible person with names. I should have said this in the first one, you feel me? But I'm horrible with names. But my facial recognition, I'm telling you, I'm better than whatever smartphone you're using. I probably can outperform that. I don't forget no faces. I'm telling you, I'd be amazing. People, you could grow a beard. For some reason, I'm just super good. I don't forget no face. So I see you and I'm on that, I'm be on it. You feel me? But anyway, look. So I just want to put that disclaimer, kind of a lot of do like dropping names. Listen, I be forgetting his name, so take that for what it's worth. You feel me? Anyway, and another correction I want to make was I was like, yo, I'm in cell 16, the handicap cell, 16 down bottom, 16 up top. I'm like, so that's 32 people. Wrong. Wrong. It's 64 people because it's 2 people per cell. So after pitting everything up, like I left off saying, I came back out of the cell. You know what? After they buzzed me back out. When you go in, you lock it, boom. They buzzed me back out. So now I'm meeting all the homies, right? Boom, boom, boom. So it's me, the homie Quick, which is he's the homie that had it for our set, that had the building for our set. So Quick, you feel me? The homie Quick, well, he should be coming home soon because he actually got sentenced. Yeah, he should be coming home soon too because he actually got sentenced during my stay there. He got his 15-year sentence. So anyway, the homie Quick, I believe it was a light-skinned homie with hella freckles. I think his name was Spaz. Because I can remember in the last day, I believe his name was Spaz. So that's 3 of us. And there was another homie, I can't remember his name for nothing. Actually, all the mob homies, we all had to be on the bottom tier because when they let you out tier by tier. All right. Bottom tier come out, bottom tier, top tier. And both tiers is never out at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So all the mob homies, we happen to all be on the bottom tier. So that was official. So anyway, I meet all of them. We gather up, boom, boom. And I meet other homies because it was the 7 homie. When I say 7, that's a set out of Jersey. 7. That's how they throw their sign up. And they branch off from the 9 Trey bloods out of New York. I'm not gonna get all into their politics. I know a lot about their politics, but that's not my place to begin to allow y'all to have that type of knowledge, basically. You know what I'm saying? But just know that. So anyway, the 7 homie, or Bevan, you might hear that also, but 7 homie SP, bald, he wasn't bald head, short haircut, you know what I'm saying, the mean beard, you feel me? Rim homie in there, I don't remember his name. That supposed to have been SP brother, I don't know if his real brother, they used to call each other brothers, you feel me? It was a couple other homies, like some sex money murder homies in there. Who else? I think that was it. It was 7. It was Mob, 7, Sex Money Murder, Brim. Oh, it was this one Valentine blood, which me and him had a little situation, you know what I'm saying? So immediately, immediately I started witnessing activity. When I say all the contraband, whatever you want, was floating through there. I'm not gonna say how they got it in, but just know it was in there. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? It was in there. So, except for now liquor, like hooch and shit like that, niggas wasn't having that in there. But as far as like, you want to smoke up, oh, that was in there. You know what I'm saying? You want to some some throwbacks, that was in there. You feel me? K2 and all that wasn't a thing during that time. So I'm sure that's in there now, but that wasn't in there. Which I don't rock with that anyway. Like I tried that joint beat before, once upon a time, but that was shortly lived, you feel me? But anyway, one thing I'm gonna tell y'all about the dude SP that I named, because he one of the main characters during this time in this unit that I was in. When I say one of the main characters, he was in everything. You understand me? Everything. Everything. You feel me? And I'm talking about every time you turn around, first of all, my son was walking around with a poker. Bro, I don't know where he got it from, but he had a poker that looked like a big, like a long flathead. Like, that joint was like that. He used to be walking around with that joint tucked on him, like just maneuvering. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this was regular. This was regular. So the way he used to move and the way he used to look, he had a real grimy look about him. You know what I'm saying? And because he was doing so much, I ain't gonna lie, he started making me paranoid because I just ain't like the way he used to be looking. And I'm a paranoid person, you feel me? So I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna make a move on him because in my head, I'm thinking he's gonna make a move on me, you feel me? So fast forward, come to find out he wasn't. And actually him and my brother Dizzy, they had a situation later on in life, but at this point they were still on good terms. So when I be speaking to my brother over the phone and everything, you know what I'm saying? I try to if there's a situation, which I wasn't really having a situation, but in this situation, you feel me? I put him on like, yo, what's this? And the thing is, son ain't never SP ain't never said nothing crazy to me. I just was trying to gauge because the way he just looked. I was the type I'm judging you off your look, any type of anything. I'm ready to trip. I don't care who you are, how old you are. I ain't care about none of that. I'm ready to trip. You feel me? But the thing is, when you banging, there's certain protocol. You feel me? So I couldn't just go and start tripping. You feel me? Without even letting the bros know. And then him and the homie Quick was actually cellmates. SP and Quick was in the same cell together. So they was already cool, you feel me? That's another thing. So P, when I say this nigga was putting hands on everything in there, like every time I turned him and that dude he called his brother, that was Brum. Every time I turned around, these niggas was putting hands on something. This was like an everyday occurrence. Somebody getting hands put on them. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like a movie every day. You know what I'm saying? So not to stay, cause I'm trying to bounce around real quick. You know what I'm saying? I don't want this video to be too long, cause I ain't trying to bore y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just to get to one of the one of the funniest situations that has something to do with SP. The Brim homie who he's calling his brother. And I believe the Sex Money Murder dude, which I don't remember his name, Eden, that's crazy. I don't remember his name because he ended up giving me some Cali. Well, giving my cellmate some Cali, which I'll talk about the cellmate who I'm talking about a little bit later. I'm just talking about SP right now. I want to stick to one character at a time or one situation. So like I said, he put hands in this dude. Every time I turn around, he's doing something, somebody, some type of extreme violence. SP name is always involved. So this one time, right? I'm on the phone I stayed on the phone. I ain't going lie. Like I stayed on the jack. So I'm on the phone. I'm talking to my wife, right? So I already knew that SP and his people had an issue with this one dude. I believe his name was Fat Cat, but not to be confused with Fat Cat from New York. This is a Fat Cat from out of Jersey. I don't know if he's from Newark or East Orange. I ain't really know too much about it. I just heard his name. You feel me? But he a light skinned heavy set dude. Matter of fact, was he from Seth Border? I don't know. It's a couple of fat cats, like 2 or 3 fat cats just out of Jersey. But anyway, this dude was a legit fat nigga. You feel me? Light skinned dude. Like he was a light skinned fat dude, but he was getting money on the street. You know what I'm saying? And he had a situation going on with SP and his people, and basically everything went left. So I'm peeping while I'm on the phone talking to my wife. I'm like, yo, why these niggas going into, cause where the phone I was on is like stations. So the available station that I was on, I like to sit on the station where I got as least behind me as possible. You know what I mean? Like I don't, and if it's any space behind me, I always sit a little turn so I could be able to see. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta be able to see what's moving around me at all times. Niggas be over there, some niggas be slipping. I ain't with none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing movement. Like, yo, I'm knowing it ain't got nothing to do with me though. I ain't worried about like nothing going with me. Like I said, I knew they had a situation, and I'm seeing the characters that's moving around. Like, oh, this must be a part of this situation, but I'm not knowing that the situation about to go to where it's about to go, right? So I'm seeing SP and I'm like, yo, meet us. He like, yo, we're gonna meet you in the laundry room. I'm hearing him telling. Like I said, I think his name Fat Cat. So I'm just gonna call him Fat Cat. If I'm wrong and niggas know who I'm talking about, then you know what I'm saying. Be free to comment. You know what I'm talking about. But I'm still holding my drink. I'm on the phone. I'm actually like seeing the whole scene. Yeah, you see, I got my drink clipped. So they call him inside the laundry room. I'm talking my wife. I'm like, yo, I think something about to get right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying no names because these phone calls be recorded. They always gonna tell you they recorded. And whether they listen to everybody's phone calls, I don't know. But in my head, we in the max tier. I feel like any phone call coming out of the max, they're tuned in. Because we all in here with serious charge. I said, I'm in this joint. Now my bill had been dropped to 400, but still, it's almost still $500,000. But in here, I'm not the highest bill. This dude's in here with millions of dollar bills. My cousin was in the murder mancy. His bill was 2.5 million. You feel me? And my son worked in the kitchen, so I stayed with extra food. But pancakes and all that, well, I'm getting extra, baby. But anyway, so they take him inside of the laundry room, because the laundry room niggas will use the back of the washing machine and stuff to spark up off of. I ain't gonna say exactly how we do it, but just know you know what I mean, you could spark up off of that. You feel me? So they go inside the laundry room, and I'm like, yeah, something about to definitely go down. So now I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little bit tuned. I'm still on the phone, but because they literally right when I say right by me, I'm sitting here, right, the phone station right here. The door is literally right here. Like I could have like leaned over a little bit and opened the door or closed it. You know what I'm saying? So they go up in it, boom, 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 and then the, one of them like, yo, hey, yo, blood, yo, watch the door. If somebody come, just you know what I mean, just let us know. You know what I mean, just knock or something. You feel me, or pull it open something. You feel me? If the freaking boys start coming, all right, word, I got you. So, I'm sitting there now. I could hear them talking, yelling back and forth, and I hear the dude Fat Cat trying to explain himself to SP. Cause SP is the one mainly doing all the freaking talking, but like I said, the murder homie was in it. This tall, light skinned, slim dude with a beard, but it wasn't like a beard one. It was just like a extreme gold tee, basically. You know what I'm saying? And that was it. You feel me? And I'm hearing him talking. Then out of nowhere, as I'm looking, cause it's a freaking glass, like it's an all metal door, but it's that glass square, so you could look through and see into the freaking laundry room. You know what I'm saying? Well, the way I'm sitting, I'm to see right there, but I'm peeking over the station towards where the CO be sitting at too, to make sure he ain't getting up and doing his freaking rounds or nothing. Cause they basically trying to get this handle in between the freaking rounds. You know what I'm saying? So watching the CO, I'm talking to my wife, and I'm looking. Next thing you know, this nigga fat cat, just see his head, his like, but the face though, not the back of the head, just see his face smack off the window, like it just appear like boom, and then disappear. I'm like, oh, I'm like, then that joint, doom, doom, you just hear it like. I'm saying, you see his face bounce off again, just smack. But this time his face looks different, bouncing off. This time that joint got his blood and everything. Did just that freaking fast. You feel me? Boom, boom. So, the door starts shaking. I'm like, oh, why the door shake? So I'm looking to make sure the CO is not reacting though. So I'm looking like yo, why the door shaking? Now I ain't seeing no head bouncing off the window. Like they in there basketballing this nigga noggin. You feel me? I ain't seen none of that no more, but it's shaking. The door shaking. So I hear him like, stop. I hear him saying, stop trying to run. And I'm heading to hit, so they still rocking him. So in my head, I'm guessing he in there trying to get out, and they just smack behind him, just rocking him, and he trying to get out. So I'm like, oh, when I hear that, I'm telling my wife, I'm like, yo, they whooping, and she could hear him too, though. She's like, yeah, I could hear it. I'm like, yo, they whooping son all in here. So she's like, I could hear it. So I'm putting my foot up against the door because I'm hearing them say, don't try to run. So I know they don't want him out. So I'm putting my foot against the door, trying to use my foot to keep the door. Yeah, I am a dickhead for that. But I'm trying to keep the door closed. You know what I'm saying? He ain't getting out there. You know what I mean? But yo, that adrenaline, that fear, he ended up bursting out. Like, I'm talking about busting out that joint. Straight Kool-Aid man in it. Straight Kool-Aid man it out the door. Boom. And this nigga started yelling for help. Like he basically blew the spot up. Like he didn't keep it gangster at all. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't care if his people's hear this. I don't care. I was there, I witnessed that. That nigga ran out. Ooh, boom. Of course, the CO. What the fuck? Like when he seen, cause when I say his face, bro, like mind you, this, the next day after you put hands on something, they face looking different once that swelling and stuff. So then they get a chance to settle in and it looked like it settled in. He had a settled in, swollen face before it settled in. So he like, know what I'm saying? And the CO, I mean, soon as he bust out, they came out too, but they came in like slid like up against the freaking cells, like they basically stay in the blind, like duck down. So the phone station was kind of like shielding them, you feel me? And everybody basically started making a move because once the CO jumped up, like, oh, what the lock in, started yelling, lock in. Tell my wife, I'm like, oh, I gotta get off the phone now because these niggas want to trash this nigga during my phone time. I'm mad at these niggas now. Like even though I ain't had no problem with why it was happening, nigga, I just mess my phone, man. I'm tight now, nigga. So I'm like, all right, babe, I gotta get off the phone. She's like, all right, I'm gonna call you back home. So get off of the phone. You know what I'm saying? Get up. This nigga, he just standing in the middle of the floor to do fat cat just looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So now what they did was they made all of us line up on our cells. You know what I'm saying? Like they made everybody line up on their cells. You feel me? And what they do, they walk around, and if nobody admit to doing what nobody did, they'll walk around and they'll check everybody knuckles. You know what I'm saying? They check everybody knuckles. So after they checked everybody knuckles, you know what I'm saying? They had grabbed the homie SP because he had, I guess he had something going on. Like, he wasn't by me, so I couldn't see how his hand looked. Because the other thing is, niggas had like gloves on, because niggas to make mittens. You feel me? So niggas had mittens on, and that protect your hand from getting scarred and everything so bad. You might still get a little something, but it won't look too crazy compared to just bare knuckle dun somebody. You feel me? So they had took him out and everything. Of course, they took Fat Cat out. I mean, never brought him back. But then, not even an hour later, the homie SP come walking back in, like smiling and just like, they let this nigga go. So he was good, you feel me? So basically, niggas got away with all of that. Now, I mean, the other participants, when they check their hands, I watched them look at their hands and keep it moving. So they was good. And knowing SP, he probably was getting in there the most, because they say he's that nigga's extra. And actually, he's actually RIP right now. So RIP, you feel me? Like, but anyway, I'm sure he was going the extra hard. You know what I'm saying? So that was that situation, and many of these type of situations was happening, many of them. So my cellmate with this older dude at first. I had two cellmates while I was in 3 building. One was this older dude. I mean, I did not remember his name because he was my cellmate for like that long. You feel me? But he was an older dude that was like in there for some drug charge. I know it wasn't for nothing violent. You know what I'm saying? But he was cool though, because he was holding me down with commissary and freaking everything when I first came to. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, my cellmate, which was Paul, and kind of find out he really family. That's my stepfather's blood cousin. You know what I'm saying? We ended up finding that out just sitting there talking. He knew my mother. Like he basically confirmed that we both know who each other are, type of thing. I'm actually still in contact with him to this freaking day. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, he an older dude. You know what I'm saying? So when he came, that's when the whole getting Bud brought to the cell started, because him and the tall sex money murder dude that I told y'all about, the light skinned dude with the freaking long gold tee, knew him from the street, from off of Avon Ave, because that's the area that they're from, Avon. So he used to be bringing Bud down. I mean, we used to be making the mean wick. If y'all don't know what no wick is, a wick is just like tissue wrapped and coated with soap, and you just braid it. Basically, you really could twist it real tight, or it's better off if you braid two pieces together and just braid them tight. You know what I'm saying? And let that dry, let that soap and stuff dry, and you basically just made a wick. And when I say that you could burn, you make it right. Like, my wicks was official. I could make a wick that'll burn, and literally you could pass around a whole tear, like all 32 cells, it'll stay lit and still hardly have burnt anywhere. And if you're using some good smelling soap and not that Bob Barker soap, y'all don't even know about that Bob Barker, that AKA skin dry, that AKA skin itchy, wawa scratchy. God damn, I'm ashy. Yeah, that's that Bob Barker. Now you use that commissary soap, that good soap, that smell good on that. It's like having a candle too. So that's what the dude would prefer to use, because when you smoking, the way we used to smoke, right? You know what I'm saying? Now that we're talking about the bud, and get into how we were smoking in it. The way we would smoke is, it's gonna sound crazy to y'all, but listen, it's jail. You gotta do what it do. You spark the L, mind you, we spark the L. I say you can spark it off the dryer, off the washer and dryer. You can spark it off of that, or you can spark inside the cell too. You just use 2 AA. I can't even break it down, but y'all know what I'm talking about. It requires 2 AA batteries, and y'all should know the freaking rest if you been there. You know what I'm talking about? Like, so we ain't do it with the double A batteries though. We had one of the homies spark a for us in the freaking laundry room. So the way we will burn is first you got to put the freaking blockers up. So the blockers, you got a little skinny window. You basically just put both of your slippers. You put like a piece of it could be paper, tissue. If you got like a towel, and you take your slippers and boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? You could use your slipper, or you could use like two plastic spoons for the fork handle. You like wedge them up in between the window, and they'll block the freaking whatever you got hanging. It'll block it. You know what I'm saying? And the COs, most of them won't even bother you because they know when niggas inside their cells taking the shiz nine, niggas like to put the blockers up. You know what I'm saying? So we'll put those up, boom. And then every time you smoke, you gotta flush the toilet. And the toilet flush so powerful in there that it's like a vacuum. So you'll literally see it suck the smoke down. So you gotta time it every time. So it'll suck all that smoke down. The regular smell, this is where your smell good wick come in. You know what I'm saying? Even if they discover it smell good in there, you'd rather get in trouble for having a wick than for having bud. You know what I'm saying? Because it's different. Like it's just different the way they be treating it, especially when you're in the 3 building. You know what I'm saying? Certain COs don't like to bother you too much because they know everybody in that 3 building. A lot of them ain't ever coming home. We already know. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't one of them, but it was plenty of dudes in there for laying people down, you know what I'm saying, sending them to whoever they believe in, you know what I mean? And a lot of them was guilty. Like the homie Quick, he was one of them. So that's why he ended up getting his situation was better than a life situation. But I just think it's just because the person he down was in the streets too, because they do judge it by who you down into. I ain't gonna lie. Where I'm from, they'll judge it off of who you down. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you would burn, you feel me? And that'll be that. So once I had Paul, the bud was coming, we was getting fried. You know what I'm saying? I'm Paul had diabetes. I'm sure he ain't gonna care about me saying this because he ain't had no problem letting me know. I got diabetes. So sometimes I have to hold him down with the sugar packets because when his diabetes, that joint be wilding. And they don't be having the insulin around. That's the thing. When you in jail, whatever medication you take, you on their time with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't no comfortability of going to your medicine cabinet, none of that. You on their time with it. So you got a situation and you can't get that CO, and sometimes he couldn't get that CO. Sometimes I had to get the CO for him. If it was that his sugar was dropping too low, then we could boost it up real quick because we used to keep a stash of sugar packets. You know what I'm saying? But if it go too high, there ain't no way to bring it down with nothing. You need that insulin. You know what I'm saying? That shot. And here sometimes would be done up. Like I be thinking, isn't a couple of times I thought my boy was about to be finito. You know what I'm saying? So that's a word to the wise. Why another reason why you don't want to be inside of these places. You understand? Avoid these places by all means. You know what I'm saying? So that was that. So now, fast forward, like I said, I'm gonna run through this. More action happened. Things got wicked. All that fights, all that. You know what I'm saying? I had a little issue with this dude that was banging Valentine. I don't remember his name either. You know what I'm saying? Had a little issue with him. You feel me? But that got situated too. You know what I'm saying? I had to situate him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That was it. You feel me? And he was a little off mentally. You know what I'm saying? But still, we incarcerated, so I ain't taking nothing for nothing. So I situated him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if Valentine blood even exists in Jersey anymore. If it do, I ain't met a homie that claimed Valentine in forever. And the last time I seen somebody that claimed Valentine since that happened, something bad happened to him. That's not a diss to Valentine. I'm just saying in North New Jersey, I don't think Valentine is valid anymore. That's all I'm gonna say. But anyway, fast forward now, I'm having a couple of bail hearings, right? So bail hearings is to see if I get my bail dropped. Boom. My bail get dropped. It get dropped from the 400 to the 300. All right, that's better, but that ain't good. Still ain't good. The 10% of that is 30 racks. You bugging. You know what I'm saying? Now, the Bells bond, man, I had action because it was cash, Bell, or bond. I mean, it was cash or Bell. You know what I'm saying? Some people only get cash options. You feel me? You only get that cash option, then you got to pay that 10% directly to the jail. You can't use no Bell's bondsman. I had action at a Bell's bondsman, right? Boom. So that's my first one. That went swell. The next, I had another one. This one, they showed me hella love. They went ahead and dropped it from the 3 all the way down to 100,000. Boom. From that time, I'm like, all right, now that's all I need. Cause I kept telling my lawyer, I'm like, bro, I need you to tell them, drop it to 100,000. I'm out of here. I'm telling you, I'm out of here. He kept saying, you sure about that? You sure? Because I've been talking to the judge. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm telling you, tell them how to whoever prosecute. Yo, stop playing with me. Like, this is my first joint. I'm up in this joint. Like, hold me down. Like, let me get a bail. You feel me? So that worked. They gave me the bail. Now I'm in there. Like, oh, it's just a matter of time. I just gotta get a couple of funds together, and we're gonna be out of here. You feel me? So while I'm waiting for the fund to get together, they end up calling my name one day, just randomly out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, they getting a call on my name. You feel me? So I go holla at the CEO. He like, yeah, you about to get up out of here. I'm like, wait, what? I'm about to get up out of here. He's like, yeah, you about to leave. I'm like, leave what? Like, I ain't about to go home because I know ain't no bill been paid for me. I know this. So I'm like, what you talking about? He's like, yeah, you about to get up out of here. You about to go home. I'm like, what? Say word. He like, for real. And he's seeming dead ass serious. I'm like, oh, I got action. I'm out of here. I get soup. I want to go tell the home, like, yo, I'm out the dead. I'm out there. Like, yo, where you going? Like, yo, I'm out of here. Boom. They're like, yo, let us get your commissary. Cause by this time, remember, I fast forwarded. So by the time I'm already getting my own commissary, all that. So, like, yo, let me get your commissary. I take it to the homie quick. You feel me? And I give him all the concert, boom, and I'm telling him like, yo, bust it down with the other homie. And he's like, all right, word, say that. You feel me? Boom. So as I'm leaving to get about, I say, deuces to Paul, everything. You know what I'm saying? Boom. So as I'm leaving, he stopped me. He's like, wait, hold up. I was wrong. I'm like, wait, I done packed up everything. I'm souped. You know what I'm saying? I'm gassed up thinking I'm about to be out of here. He's like, oh, I messed up. I'm like, you messed up on what? He's like, man, listen, don't fault me. This is what they had said at first, but come to find out you're not going home. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, you about to go to Delaney Hall. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Delaney Hall, I only heard of Delaney Hall, but didn't really know what Delaney Hall was. So I'm like, all right. So boom. I go meet up with this other no matter of fact, I didn't meet with her. They just told me which way to go. I walked by myself. I remember that. So all that escort I had to get there did not work no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was over. Then they didn't give me no escort nowhere else. They told me which way to walk, and that was it. So I went, boom, started walking. Went to the direction down the hall. You gotta stay on one side of the hall. You can't talk to no other inmate passes, none of that. Nah, I mean, you gotta just keep walking. So I'm walking, carrying all of my stuff, you feel me? Boom. So when I get down to where the other bubble was, cause it's like another bubble, the bubble for the 3 building, but then that hallway you walk down, you walking all the way down, then you go and you basically see another CO to another CO. So when I saw that CO, they put me in a bullpen, and it was nothing but 7 homies in there. It was a dude named Commando that was from Lyons Avenue. I remember his name. it was another, wait, what's his name? SP? No. But he was 7'2", but he was from 108 Project. 108 got knocked down. That's up in East Storm. But here, shorter, real light skin, kind of chubby dude. I cannot remember his name. But mine, this is all 2009. So y'all know, you probably put two and two together for anybody from the area. We all sitting around. We like, yo, you going to Delaney Hall? We're like, yeah. I'm like, oh, you going to Delaney Hall? Like, we all ask each other, like, yeah, we all probably going to Delaney Hall. I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I was good where I was at. They're like, yo, where you was at? I was like, I was in $3, like I said, 3v1, 3C, whatever. I was in the 3 building. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, nigga, you want to go back there? Like, I was good there, because, you know, that's the max. So they ain't the max. Like, why would you want to be there? I was good there, you feel me? I was smooth. Like I said, it was action packed. I gave y'all one example. It was a lot of action around. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably tell individual stories in like a different video, but we are like 40 minutes in, you feel me? So now, first we all deny. We all be like, man, we ain't going. We gonna tell CEO we ain't going. So we all deny, like, oh, you deny, boom. All right. I'm thinking I'm gonna get sent back to where I came from, right? These niggas sent me to the 2 building. I don't remember the unit number. I was only there for like a hot second too. But they sent me to the 2 building. Like, I'm like, yo, I can't go back to the 3. They're like, nah, because of the crowding, your bail is 100,000. That's why they move you. I'm like, oh, I ain't know, because my bail dropped to 100,000. That qualified me to move out of the max anyway, because it's 100,000. They say it's 100,000 and up, but I'm guessing when you add 100,000, they can make their judgment. And probably because it's my first time, I ain't have a extensive history at this time and nothing like that, so they feel me was cool with it. I'm guessing. So I'm like, oh, that's some bullshit. So I'm in 2 building, boom, boom, and I ain't gonna lie, like the whole vibe was completely different. Like, it was booty. Like, first of all, the lights was hella dim. Like, it was just like not even bright in here. In the max, the lights was all bright. It was vibrant. You know what I'm saying? In the 2 building, it looked just sad as hell, dreary, just dreary. You know what I'm saying? Was no motion was going on. Even though there was a lot of violence going on in the Mac joint, there wasn't no motion going on though in the 2 joint. It was no motion at all. It was just trash. You know what I'm saying? So then I go inside my cell. My cellie is some bugged out nigga. This dude, first of all, he is African black with the Lil Wayne dreads. Like, his joint looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? And he started doing this at nighttime, looking at the mirror. He just staring at the mirror, and he rocking back and forth, and he like bro, like I'm talking about like Jumanji, the tribe, or something was in his head. Like, he thought he was in Africa or something, because he's just, I'm talking about staying in the mirror doing this. So I'm like, yo, hold up, homie. You gotta chill with that, nigga. Like, you bugging, bro. Like, I can't sleep or nothing. You literally up, keep doing that. So he like, oh, I'm sorry. My bad. And he'll get in his bed. I'm on the top bunk, he on the bottom. So he'll get in his bed. I'm like, all right, bro, go on. So I try to go to sleep. He'd be back in the mirror doing it again. I'm like, oh, nah, homie, you tripping. So I jump off the top bunk. I'm like, yo, didn't I already tell you don't do that? Like, you keeping me up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So he like, oh, I'm sorry, bro. I'm like, bro, don't keep saying you sorry and do that again, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. I'm sorry, bro. I'm like, all right, bro. Now he's bugged out and everything, but this nigga got some size. He ripped up and everything. And them dudes that be, I don't want to say what they are, because I don't think YouTube be liking that, but y'all know I'm talking about. People that don't got it all connected upstairs, they strength be a little different, and they tend to just sometimes just bug out. So I'm already peeping like he ain't right in the head, cause just stay in the window in the mirror just like, then what? So, all right, I give him the benefit of the doubt a second time. Now, I'm a firm believer in the 3-strike rule. You know what I'm saying? And that's the max. Sometimes 1 striker is enough for me to do it. But the max I'm gonna give you is 3 strikes. So that was strike 2, right? Boom, I'm like, all right, boom. Now I get back in my bed, which means I done got out my bed, out my comfortable space, then had to climb back up there. All right. Yo, he start doing it again. This nigga's back in the mirror. Man, I got off that. I ain't even say nothing, my G's. I got off that top bump and I commenced to smack holy dog fire caboodle out this dude. Like, I'm talking about straight, bah! Like, I let him feel all of the hand of God, you feel me, on the side of his face. Just smack fire out him, bah! And immediately, step back. I'm thinking, like, he about to try to get with it. You know what I mean? That nigga was shocked and appalled. Like, his face was like, yeah, huh, why you hit me? Like, I'm like, man, shut up. Cause I'm still thinking like, nigga, let's get active. I just straight slap flames out of you. It just mean you in the cell. Nobody to break it up to get between no outnumber. It's a 1-on-1. Nigga, let's go. Feel me? He ain't want to go. He ain't do that no more either. So now fast forward, these cells had intercom. I don't remember the Max cell having an intercom, but this cell had an intercom. So they called me over the intercom. This is like the next day. You feel me? They called me over the intercom, like, hey, they want to know whether you want to go to that Delaney Hall. That's your next chance to go. I'm out of here. I'm not staying here with this weirdo in his booty tear. Gone. I packed my joint gracefully and a Scooby Doo boop 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 boop. Pardon me. A Scooby Doo boop boop boop. Right down the stairs. You smell me? Out of there. You feel me? Cause I was on the top tier. I wasn't on the bottom tier. Like how I was. And I ain't had no handicap cell, so I was in the baby cell with this whip. Nah, we ain't doing none of that. Out of here. Boom. So now fast forward. I go back to the the same bullpen, not the same exact one, but in that same area, which is also in the same area of the bullpen when you coming in. So I'm there, guess who I see? The same 7 homies. I'm like, yo, they got all y'all back here? Like, bro, they ain't even send us back to our units. I'm like, yo, they ain't send me back to my unit either. So boom, we all in there, boom. So now we get on the transportation to take it to Delaney Hall. Delaney Hall is not in the actual county. It's like its own building outside of the county. So now we go down to Delaney Hall. You feel me? And yeah, Delaney Hall, you feel me? Whew, that was a situation by itself. So now I'm like 47 minutes in. I'm gonna keep it real. It lasts a little longer than I thought. So guess what that means? That means y'all gotta get a part 4. You know what I'm saying? Like that boy 4 actually be saying on 4, on the 4, nigga. Y'all gotta get a part 4. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. But listen, I'm giving y'all something to groove to, listen to. You feel me? I'm letting y'all know how that green monster go. You know what I'm saying? I'm still fast forwarding. So imagine if I told y'all I'm telling you some things was happening. Like I'm just moving through. But Delaney Hall was a monster by itself too. You know what I'm saying? It was a monster by itself too. So I'm gonna cut this one here. So that way in the next one I can start straight at arriving at Delaney Hall. You know what I'm saying? And y'all gonna see how Delaney Hall is. So we done went from the bullpens in part 1 to a little bit of the bullpens in part 2, and then my arrival to the max. Now, this one, which is part 3, was my time in the max, and then how I ended up in the 2 building. I had to smack flames out of this dude. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm gonna take that raw, which is the final part. So in the meantime, between time, like, comment, and subscribe. So it's me, man. ATM Wavy, aka Mr. OMG. In this Wavy's world. Salute to the surfers. I appreciate all y'all.